Okie dokies. I actually played I played an OG Pac-Man game a couple of weeks ago at a arcade type place that my company had us go to. Um, they got us these cards where it's like, hey, you have money loaded on it, play as much as you want. And I played a lot of Pac-Man. They had Pac-Man and then they had Space Invaders, I believe. And that's pretty much what I did for like, I want to say at least an hour. Like, that was a good call because it's this or socializing, and I'm always gonna pick the video games. So, great idea, job. I will say, despite me not really liking the work trip that I went on, I really liked Pennsylvania as a state. I thought it was really pretty and green and hilly, and those are not normally ways you would describe Texas, which is where I'm at. So it was nice to be in a very green state as opposed to what I'm used to, which is very much not a green state. It's just flat. Texas is just like a lot of flat open land. Okay, that is eye number 1. Pupils are a little weird, but it's okay. And eye number 2. I feel like I never want to do a magic circle again after these. I've done so many magic circles. But magic circles are like the foundation of Amis, so I feel like it's a necessary thing to do always. I don't think they're super hard once you get the motion down, but at first I remember I watched YG's tutorial video on a magic circle maybe 20 times before I finally understood slightly what was going on. I was very confused the whole time. I feel like crochet is just one of those crafts though, where once you get it and it clicks, like it's a very it's a better learning curve. But I feel like for me, the hardest part was like, how do I get from a chain to an actual to actually doing crochet? I think that was the hardest thing for me to wrap my head around when I first started crocheting, was like, how do I get to that? How do I get from having just a string and going to actual crocheting? But once I feel like that finally clicked, it made things a lot easier. I feel like there's just always like one pupil that's much better than the other. Like this one is very oblong and this one is very nice and circular, but it's fine. I think I have to do an invisible finish here, but that should be everything. Then we're supposed to sew all the little leg parts on. Oof. Oh man, it's already been 2 hours? I feel like it hasn't been 2 hours. It has, objectively speaking, but it does not feel